Here's a fun fact. You and a wet mammoth share the same aroma palette. The smell? A prehistoric bouquet, sweat, smoke, and mammoth leftovers. Your last bath? A muddy dip weeks ago during a rainstorm. Layers of grime? Now a protective second skin. Lucky you. But here's the thing. Nobody notices. Everyone smells just as ripe. Your morning routine doesn't include soap or a shower, because they don't exist. The river you drink from is a refreshing ice bath. Way too cold for comfort? Instead of washing, you wear layers of dirt like a cozy second skin. Animal fat is your go-to moisturizer. Because who needs fancy lotion? And when you finally jump in a stream, it's more like a quick splash. No soap here, just a happy blend of sweat, soot, and who knows what. You've got one change of clothes, and they look like a biology experiment. Bath day means a quick splash in an icy river when you're feeling fancy. Quick thing before we go on. If you're enjoying this, like and subscribe to help us grow. Okay, back to it. Smoke from the fire? Your signature scent and all-natural bug spray. So yeah, you smell. But so does everyone else. It's fine. So, your Stone Age bath routine? It's a mix of extreme exfoliation and animal eviction. Imagine a gritty hand mitt. No plush towels or sweet-smelling body wash? More than just cleaning, this is a fight against tiny biting stowaways. And remember, every handful of sand has its own stubborn stowaways too. Your best reward? Feeling slightly less like a swamp in human form. You start your day by adding a fresh layer of cave dust. Fashionable, if you're a Neanderthal. Your perfume? Essence of smoke from last night's fire? It's a defense against night predators and unwelcome fleas. So, the aroma cocktail is natural, but potent. So, here's the cold hard truth. Your sweat is your everyday cologne. The prehistoric deodorant just doesn't exist in your ancient toolkit. Frankly, you just have to live with being naturally fragrant. But hey, here's the upside. Shame doesn't exist either. Your scent isn't a secret. It's just another part of life. So, you've just gnawed down your daily feast of raw mammoth. Your breath? It's more garlic mammoth smoothie than minty fresh. Your diet's all about roots and meat. The original paleo plan. Forget about toothpaste. You might use a stick to scrape your teeth. And that's when you realize smelling like a wild beast has its perks. You haven't changed clothes in 3 months. That furry tunic is now a part of your life and your scent. Animal grease? That's just extra waterproofing for your wardrobe. Your neighbors can smell you before they see you. At this point, cleanliness is a distant cousin you've never met. So your bath is standing in the rain, arms wide open. But the rain isn't frequent, and you mostly just wish for it. So you roll in dirt, a primal version of dry cleaning. When it does rain, it's a full team celebratory splash zone. That rainwater? Pure, clean refreshment, assuming it skips the mudslide. So, your smoky eye is less glamorous and more campfire chic. The smoky scent clings to your hair like an overzealous lover. Your fur clothes are now more smoke than fur. Like wearable incense, smoke even seeps into your skin, masking the smell of sweat. But hey, at least you're never alone with smoke as your constant companion. So you're walking through the forest covered in a layer of grime. Suddenly, the sky opens up, dumping water like a cosmic shower. You stand there completely drenched, yet surprisingly refreshed. But here's the kicker. This soapless soak is as clean as it gets. And as soon as the sun pops out, you start drying in minutes. You're crammed in a cave with at least a dozen of your clan. Space? A luxury you can only dream of when awake. The air is a thick soup of sweat, wood smoke, and you. That smell? It's less a problem, more a lifestyle choice. You've mastered the art of ignoring the stink of shared survival. As a hunter, the smell of blood doesn't bother you anymore. You've actually noticed it helps you blend in with your prey. Animals seem to think you're just another part of the landscape. Inakshur, your own scent becomes just another part of the wild aroma. In a way, you're becoming as natural as the forest itself. The rain isn't just a shower, it's nature's mud bath deluxe. Soon, your feet squish in your sandals, making that gross sound. As the mud dries, your legs turn into sticky brown tree trunks. You try to scrape it off, but only end up smearing it everywhere. Congratulations, you're now a walking mud pie on 2 wobbly legs. The notion of perfumes is foreign to you. The closest thing is rubbing fragrant plants on your skin. If you remember to do it, that is. Smoke from the fire clings to you like an old friend. So, plants smell better, but not by much. But luck's on your side. Your nose gets used to the stink. You quickly learn to smell only the really bad stuff. Your brain filters out the smoke and sweat. Priorities. And when someone else doesn't smell awful, that's a big deal. So, congrats. You've evolved into a stink management expert. Your tribe mates? They've got your back, stench and all. Complaining about your smell would be like inventing time travel. Everyone stinks, and nobody even notices anymore. Besides, survival's a bit more important than eau de toilette. So, you get used to it. It's just natural cologne. It's a chilly evening, and you slide into a cramped hut filled with smoke. Instead of hot rocks, there's a permanent bonfire in the center. Thick plumes of smoke cover you, like a blanket of warm misery. You're sweating, but not from a relaxing steam. It's just plain heat. The smoke sticks to your skin, like Mother Nature's very own perfume. So, you're surrounded by all this smell, like a cloud of old leftovers. But your nose? It's evolving into a superhero, building odor tolerance. Turns out, your brain's got a switch. It just tunes out the stench. You joke with your cave buddies that it's a natural defense mechanism. And like that, the smell becomes just another part of life. Your animal skins reek like a scent grenade by month 3. So, you hunt fresh game, thinking less steak, more wardrobe update. After skinning, you scrape the hide clean. DIY dry cleaning. Next, you stretch it out to dry because damp clothes? Finally, you swap those pungent skins for your freshly cured collection. As the sun dips below the horizon, you gather around the campfire. The smoke weaves its way into your clothes, your hair, your lungs. It's like wearing an invisible cloak of burnt wood and sweat. Your nose is numb to it, but a mastodon could probably smell you. Thus, the Stone Age signature scent lingers, bold and unwavering. Picture this, you sitting by the fire surrounded by friends. Everyone's scent is a mix of smoke, sweat, and woolly mammoth. But here's the thing, no one thinks anyone smells bad. Because in your world, this is just what people smell like. So you shrug and carry on. You've got bigger fish to fry. But here's the thing, that smell was like your personal history book. It was a mix of wood smoke, sweat, and survival, all in one. Every sniff told a tale. The food you hunted, the fires you tended. Your ancestors didn't just live, they thrived in their fragrant world. Turns out, that ancient stink was proof you belonged to an amazing lineage. So, next time you smell something funky, don't just wrinkle your nose. Remember, your ancestors lived without soap or showers for months on end. That stench was a badge of honor, a testament to tough living conditions. And laugh, because you've inherited their resilience and possibly their nose. Let's face it, sometimes a little stink just means you're human. Your ancient self finally emerges from the smoke-filled cave, stepping into a world where the breeze smells like freedom. So, if you've enjoyed this time-traveling nosedive into the Stone Age, and you want more stinky truths, subscribe. We do this every week. Next, uncover why ancient humans didn't worry about cavities. Yep, it involves lots of meat and no candy. And if this pulled you into the ancient world, do one quick thing. Like and subscribe to help us grow. And here's the kicker. While you're scrubbing in the shower, remember, a clean slate wasn't always a given. Stay primal and appreciate your modern soaps and showers. Luxuries your ancestors wouldn't dream of.